Tensions in West Asia have taken a significant and potentially dangerous turn. Israel has announced a major expansion of its military's operation in Gaza, aimed at further wiping out Hamas and its infrastructure. Israel's Defense Minister Israel Katz said the fresh operation aims to crush and clear the area of terrorists and terror infrastructure. This development also includes the seizure of large areas of land that will be incorporated into Israel's security zones. Israel says the fresh operation will also involve a large-scale evacuation of Gaza's population from combat zones. Israel's military also instructed the residents in Gaza's southern Rafah area to leave their homes and to move north. Now, this move suggests a potential ground offensive in Rafah, an area where many Palestinians have sought refuge. The report suggests that Israel had been planning a renewed operation in Gaza, potentially involving tens of thousands of troops to clear and occupy large parts of the enclave. While Katz's latest statement did not specify if additional troops would be deployed, the scale of the announced land seizure and the evacuation indicates a significant escalation. The announcement comes as Israel continues its aerial bombardment of the Gaza Strip. At least 17 people were reported killed in overnight Israeli strikes in southern Gaza. Among the deceased, at least 13 people, including women and children, were reportedly sheltering in a residential house after being displaced from the Rafah area. 2 others were killed in a separate strike in central Gaza. Now, Israel resumed its offensive in Gaza 2 weeks ago, ending a 2-month ceasefire with Hamas. This followed weeks of a complete blockade on humanitarian aid entering the enclave. Israeli officials have warned that they intend to maintain a permanent presence in parts of Gaza until the remaining 24 hostages, believed to still be alive, are released. However, this expanded military action is already facing significant pushback within Israel. Families of the Israeli hostages questioned how further the military operations serve the goal of bringing their loved ones home. They have consistently advocated for a hostage release deal as the priority. Meanwhile, diplomatic efforts to revive a ceasefire continue. Egypt and Qatar have intensified their mediation in recent days. Hamas reportedly has agreed to a new Egyptian proposal on Sunday, and Israel responded with a counter-proposal on Monday. According to a Hamas source, the Egyptian proposal would see the release of 5 hostages in exchange for a renewed ceasefire. The situation on the ground in Gaza remains dire, with hundreds of Palestinians reportedly killed since the resumption of hostilities. The United Nations has warned that food supplies are rapidly dwindling, and the announced expansion of Israel's military operation raises serious concerns about further civilian casualties, displacement, and the already critical humanitarian situation in Gaza.
Greeting you with aloha and namaste.
I love India.
Presence, occupation of a territory by another country pertains to India, what we saw in Kashmir.
How do you see Trump's America?
Yes, the current administration behaves differently from the previous administration.
Are you saying that there are foreign powers who are trying to bring down the current government in Syria?
Exactly.
Bluntly, Iran, maybe Russia too.
Prime Minister Modi committed to South-South, cooperation.
Not over 50%.
Is Ukraine prepared to pay the price for that peace?
No compromises at the cost of territorial integrity and sovereignty.